Assalamu alaikum and a very warm welcome to everyone today. I would like to extend a warm welcome and I would like to extend and a very warm welcome to all of you for joining us today and being the part of this important discussion. I hope you all are doing well. On the behalf of Pakistan Food Bank, I warmly welcome to you all on today's important topic, provoking webinar. Post-war security challenges, rebuilding life, restoring foods, systems securing the future. War may ends on the battlefield, but for millions of people, it affects continue long after, especially when it comes to something as basic as food. Empty field, disturbed supply chain, and dispersed communities all contribute to the growing crisis of food security. Today's session is designed to help us understand how conflicts impact food system, the nutritional consequences on affected populations, and the most importantly, what we as professional responsible individuals can do help to the people who affected from the war. As we are honored to have two highly respected experts with us today, but before this, for opening remark, I would like to introduce Dr. Atta Rahman. Dr. Atta Rahman brings over 3 decades of clinical international experience in nutrition and healthcare. Over to you, Dr. Atta Rahman.
Thank you very much, Rubab. Uh, Assalamu alaikum, everybody, for joining and sparing your time to attend this important, dialogue. Food has been, the mainstay for the humanity, for all living organisms, and food scarcity is already around the corner. While there are a lot of conflicts, I'm not talking about emergencies and disasters and economic situations in different regions. That is really compounding the ongoing situation as far as the malnutrition and food insecurity is concerned for many decades. Comes present situation of Gulf War. Um, I don't have to say much because our speakers will share their point of views about the situation now. That the food is already, is not plenty of food is not available for all children, all mothers, and all the population, especially in underdeveloping countries. Now, after this conflict, what happened? Immediate effect was that the supply chain has been badly affected, and it has devastating effects on the world or the global food supply chains. So, what does that mean? That means the children who are already suffering from malnutrition, the mothers who already suffer from this menace, we are going to have, huge number of crippling population, crippling with malnutrition in coming days. Maybe it is not immediately evident as compared to the price hike in other products or imports, but eventually, after a few weeks and few months, the situation of food security is gonna badly affected, and we will see the effects in terms of supplies, prices, and have a, aggravating bad health indicators. So we are now plunged. Uh, it's not just for Gulf region. This war is now more crucial to discuss because it has effects on neighboring countries and the whole, region, Mediterranean, Pacific regions, North America, Europe, because the world food supply has been disrupted. And the world food supply disrupts, it's going to affect the whole global markets, the economies, the health, the food supply chain, everything is affected because the Gulf supplies 20% of the world oil that has to pass through the Strait of Hormuz. So, because this has been suspended and immediate effects are evident, but as I said, the effects on food supply chain and then on health indicators and on malnutrition is going to come after a few weeks. So, what we are now facing may be the tip of an iceberg currently. In coming months, we are, going to face big challenges. And what we have to do in that time of severe challenges, I think our speakers they definitely will share their views. But just to wind up my opening remark, I would want to emphasize with my own idea and vision that I'm practicing for last many decades, is that now is the time to to make food secure. Now it's the time to have a global food bank that should not be disrupted in times of food security or in times of food supply chain disruption. So I would emphasize FAO, the experts, the researchers, and the governments, that we need to come together to really think about this issue in floods, in emergencies, in earthquakes, in wars, in conflicts. We cannot afford to disrupt our food supply chain every time. So we have to think for a viable solution that I am suggesting. And if you want to discuss, you people, and want to comment on it, it's open for discussion. We need national food banks. We need global food bank uh, that can supply food to the every human, every living human without any interruption. So I will just close my remarks here, thanking you once again for participating in this event. I encourage you to participate, raise your questions, and give some challenging questions to our experts. Thank you very much, everybody, and over to you, Rubab.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing insightful points for us today. Now